Imagine the fastest ocean liner in the world. Imagine that ship being the flagship for America, carrying the pride of the American people through the transatlantic voyage, and carrying over 1 million immigrants to the United States of America, is set to be sunk off the coast of Florida by summer. Most Americans don't even know the ship's name, but what they do know is that it's going to be sunk into an artificial reef. Here is the story. This was known as the SS United States of America. It was made along with its younger sister ship, the SS America. Both of these ships served and dominated the transatlantic service, with the SS United States of America being the fastest ship in the world at the time. And this really shows the dominance of America over Europe at the time. But as of recently, the SS United States has been docked in Mobile, Alabama, and is now being prepared to be sunk into an artificial reef off the coast of Florida. The RMS Queen Mary was an ocean liner for the Cunard Line, served for 31 years, and for 6 of those it was in World War II, nicknamed the Grey Ghost for transporting troops. It was also known for being hit by a rogue wave, nearly capsizing, but surviving. After her service, she was sold to the city of Long Beach, California, and where she sits now as a floating hotel. The RMS Queen Elizabeth was very similar to the Queen Mary, though serving 1 more year. The interior was a little different, though, with the Queen Elizabeth having a post-war interior and the Queen Mary having more of an Art Deco interior. That's about all the similarities of the ships, though. After the Queen Elizabeth was retired, she was sent to Hong Kong to become a floating university. Before that conversion was completed, she caught on fire and capsized in the Hong Kong harbor, eventually being salvaged a few years later. The Queen Elizabeth II, or QE2, was named after the original Queen Elizabeth, not to be mixed up with the throned monarch at the time, Queen Elizabeth II. She was famously named with a 2 instead of a 2 in Roman numerals because of that reason. She also served one voyage as a troop ship to the Falkland Islands. After this, she had a successful service. She was created in 1967 and served until 2008, where she had a send-off party with fireworks, and she was sent to Dubai, where she sits now as a hotel ship. The next ship is this ship. I have no idea how to pronounce the name. It is a Japanese ocean liner, which also served as a troop ship, a cargo ship, and a hospital ship, all in the same time as World War II. It saw 60 years of service, and after those 60 years, in about 1961, it was turned into a museum ship right outside of Tokyo, where it resides today to teach the youth about the ship. It is a historic monument and will not be scrapped. There's major controversy to the sinking of the SS United States off the coast of Destin, Florida, and these are the reasons. An argument against the sinking of the SS United States of America would have to be the symbolism, with the liner competing with many British liners, the original competitor in the Revolutionary War. It shows quite the symbolism. There's also the symbolism where at this time we are engaged in a major military conflict with the nation of Iran. So sinking the American flagship would be quite the anti-American symbolism. How close is the SS United States to being like Queen Mary right now is a big question. So when we look at what the Queen Mary had to go through before becoming a hotel in Long Beach, she had to have her entire engine room gutted, along with her boilers also gutted, and most of her propellers taken off. Where are we now compared to the SS United States is a great question. The SS United States has already been entirely gutted of all of its interior, where the Queen Mary saw a voyage to Long Beach with her entire interior. So, to answer the question, we would need $10 million to sink the SS United States of America, but we would need upward of $400 million to restore the SS United States of America. As of right now, the plan for the SS United States is for it to be sunk off the coast of Destin, Florida. It is supposed to be sunk, and then there's supposed to be a museum to be put in Destin, Florida. This will preserve its legacy for the new generation to experience, and they will learn about this grand liner. So in conclusion, this grand old liner is most likely going to be sunk. with other ships having their preservation done, we can still see sort of what the inside of the SS United States would look like. But as for the legacy and hope and everything the ship holds in store, it'll be preserved in museums most likely throughout. With how much this ship is known now and in the media, it will most likely be preserved for at least a little while.